Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, on the face of the east, give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Harakakadash, divine to the apostles, elders, great millstones who rule and teach well. Shalom to all the Israel that's pushing his truth and holding faith across the four corners of the earth. Shalom, shalom. Divine to the apostles, elders, great millstones who rule and teach well. I already said that. It's like shalom to the few sincere sisters, learning and being obedient to the husband at home, as well as shalom to the one that scattered abroad. Shalom. Excuse me, dog just woke up, brain kind of foggy. But hey, it's perfect time to get a little video in. This video, I just wanted to get some couple clips that I had came across this morning scrolling to see what I was gonna do. See what video I was gonna do, and just found some couple clips that these some of them government officials or whatever, high ranking in this society, are saying what's coming into America. What this one was. Oh, this was a shooting. But yeah, and then you got all these new variants or whatever. It says new C variant nickname flirt, spreading new whatever nickname flirt are spreading. Says the latest report from the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reveals that the virus, that responsible for 19 has undergone further mutations nicknamed flirt. Says these variants have been detected through wastewater sampling indicating their presence in the population. So we got, that's right, Babylon is going down, baby. It's possible. It's an impossible call, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, they got all this stuff, and I'm just gonna get these clips, and Yahweh's eyes be edifying.
Stress have risen. At the same time, the valuations of financial stress have risen. At the same time, the valuations of some financial assets appear to have become stretched. This could increase the risk of a sharp correction that could generate system-wide stress. The recent rise in the use of leverage in non-bank financial institutions could amplify the effects of such a correction. Some indicators of financial stress have risen. At the same time, the valuations of some financial assets appear to have become stretched. This could increase the risk of a sharp correction that could generate system-wide stress. The recent rise in the use of leverage in non-bank financial institutions could amplify the effects of such a correction. Some indicators...
Hey, man, that's right, man. But I want to brain fog. Yeah, though, these your government officials
of financial stress
things
have
of that
risen.
nature.
At the same time, the valuations of some financial assets appear to have become stretched.
But they're warning you, and people who deal with that specific sector, they're warning you what? At the banks, they're stressed, man. The banks are stressed, and then you had it. What is that? I think it was Republican Bank Philly. Crap. It says regulators closed Philadelphia-based Republican's first bank. I think that was the first bank failure.
We're not supposed to be out here.
First U.S. bank failure.
Troubled base Philadelphia Bank, Republic First Bank, was collapsed and was seized by state regulators. Fulton Bank reached an agreement with regulators to take over Republic's first nearly 36 branches in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York. They will reopen under the Fulton Bank name, This branch in Media already has a temporary sign up. This is the first regional banking failure this year.
Come on, man, that's a spirit. It's got that fucking Kill Gates, and look what you got. You got McDonald's, which he owns the farmland for the potatoes, if I'm not mistaken, man. So not only do you have bank crisis looming, you have famine, man. Just like you had in those people during the 1929, and shit like that, man. Where you had the famine, then you had Dust Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. Boom. Yep. It says the Dust Bowl was the name given to the drought-stricken southern plain regions of the United States, which suffered severe death storms during the drought in the 1930s, as high winds and choking dust swept the region from Texas to Nebraska. People and livestock were killed, and crops failed across the entire region. And we seeing what tornadoes, they got and warning, the people, especially down here living down in Louisiana, but we're at hurricane season. Then I seen a video where they were warming up the water in the Gulf of Mexico and shit like that. Other waters and places or whatever for it to be a stronger hurricane season, man. And then you had the Army Corps or something like the Corps map, where it had basically Louisiana submerged in water, whole West Coast submerged in water and shit, whatever. Places over there submerged in water in the West. The whole South Louisiana, New Orleans. But you got Homer, you got all them, Hammond, places like that. Just submerged, in water. So we see the weather, picking up, the famine, picking up.
Man, I thought this shit was a joke. Look, they're really doing this shit. Damn. The whole row, even the Cheez-Its. That shit is plastic, son. Look, ain't nothing behind there. Wow.
Yep, and that's what's coming, man. Nothing but what?
Here's what we know. The elite plan to kick off the food shortage in Europe, which is historically one of the best fed regions in the whole world. When the dominoes begin to fall and the consequences for the rest of the world kick in, the globe will be plunged into a devastating famine that will make 9/11 and the COVID pandemic look like child's play. The elite have been building up to this moment since the dying days of the COVID pandemic. Bill Gates suddenly moved into farming, quickly becoming America's biggest landowner. And we've been dealing with a spate of food production fires across the US and Europe, placing stress on the supply chain. Here are 5 of the most disturbing future events outlined in detail by the global elite during their wargaming event in the heart of the EU last month. First, they're planning to engineer harvest failures. And so, it's 2025 and there are more harvest failures, the report states. They impact animal feed prices, which curbs livestock and fish production. Some ships carrying crops turn away from Europe to cater to higher bidders elsewhere. Anyone who's been listening to the protesting European farmers will understand that the upcoming famine is being engineered by the elites as we speak. The WEF's green agenda policies, adopted by EU states, are driving farmers out of business. Second, they're planning to cut palm oil exports and blame conspiracy theorists for the fallout. Asia's palm oil export limits are now reducing supplies of daily staples from margarine to bread. Allegations of corporate greed, disinformation and conspiracy theories are spreading. Of course, the elite are already planning to blame so-called conspiracy. Here's what we know. The elite plan to kick off the food shortage in Europe, which is historically one of the best fed regions in the whole world. When the dominoes begin to fall and the consequences for the...
So we see all these things happening, simultaneously. When I had watched that little clip and seen that fire in that plant, or whatever, that food production processing plant, I'm like, yeah, damn. I think it was like over 200 plants that I can just remember the number. There's over 200 plants that was on fire since the 1-9 hula hoop, man. The 1-9 shenanigans or whatever. Just the number that I can remember, man. You know, then you had all the train derailments. Then you had Francis Key Scott, a key bridge, man, for the transportation of food. You need your bridges and your railroads to transport massive amount of food, oil, gas, natural gas, and shit like that from one place to another. Then you had the one of the CIA directors talking about how China, was coming with its hackers. I think the name is Tycoon or something like that, or Typhoon or something, hacker group. But basically to combat the infrastructure of the United States, your food supply, your water supply, shelter, the necessities of a man. Let me get this picture in my photos. And you got this. This is from the inside paper. This is from the day. Well, yesterday it says, FDA preparing for bird flu, pan, chief. Chief of the FDA. So at first they were like, yeah, it's spreading, it's not really spreading. It's not gonna be harmful. And now it's just like what? It's just buffering up. It's coming up just like what happened with the 1.9. First they say, well, yeah, it's just over China, they got it, contained it. Then it started spreading in there. Then it came all the way from across the 7 seas, It came all the way over here, man. People started losing their fucking mind, man. So these are the times, that we coming into. And the Lord got it like this because of what? This is Habakkuk. Some people may say we beating on a dead horse, but hey, it's possible the others say we don't give a fuck, man. There's a possible cause saying, we don't give a fuck, man. The Lord has a job for us, men of the Lord, Yahweh desire be elect number. We be at that elect number. To keep on prophesying day and night, giving us, scripture say, don't give us prophets after the Lord's own heart, roughly paraphrasing. That should speak day and night, We gotta speak because what? The Lord is bringing these plagues, man. So shall it be even in the city, and the Lord have not done it? Should the Lord revealeth his secrets to the servants, the prophets? This is Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he was saying to me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And that's right. The Lord has set us on the watch. He set up, watchmen, man. The Lord is setting us prophets, Yahweh desire, number on our watch to reprove, rebuke, and do things of that nature, man. To edify, He's giving us the unction to know all things. To when we see these different articles, see these different pictures and things of that nature, to warn the what? To warn the sheep, to warn our flock, man. To warn the house, of Israel, man. The Bayat that without the house of David. It says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. And that's right. It's plain. To the elect, it's plain, man. Everything is plain. It's simple. It's just. It's right for the elect. The elect can obtain it, man. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry. Wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And the vision is what? The vision is speaking, man. The vision. I don't got that at work. But, so like what I was saying, though, the vision, is speaking beautifully in this end time, because we're in the end, and that's how we know, that we in the end, because we see all these prophecies simultaneously happen. Now, one of the major prophecies that we looking at on a daily, y'all want to decide to do a video on that today or tomorrow, man. On the MOTB, man. It just had it where Neuralink, which is not, it's not the only company. It's like a lot of companies. I don't know the specific number. I need to look on that more. But, number of companies that are producing the M to the O to the T to the B, which is the RFID chip, radio frequency identification chip. That is the MOTB, But, they had a malfunction with Neuralink, and I had looked it up again yesterday, and it said that, they improved, he had improved, like cursor, movement or, some shit like that after the malfunction. So, in like, I forgot, I think it was a bishop who said it, might have been the elder, but they were saying like, right now they're just improving it, because it's going to be, these miracles on the left-hand side that Esau going to come with, man. Of course, they got to where they can have a person who can't move again or whatever. Just by your thinking, you can move the mouse, but they want more, man. They want more, they want even more more of that. They wanted to have it where you would fucking think of something, or have it where you can touch your damn hand or whatever, and a hologram or display will come up for Walmart, so you can order some shit, or some shit like that. These are the times that we coming into, man. And, these prophecies that are coming to pass, but that's one of the major ones we all are waiting on, because as Elder Apostle Torah said, when that's implemented, we know things really is going to speed up, man. We ain't going to have much too longer. What else going to get? Oh, yeah, Isaiah 19. I saw another video, man, of just these robots. I think they were produced by China. And the caption was like, these are coming for your jobs or whatever. And they are, man, with this AI recognition, chat GPT and shit like that, man. I keep seeing, like on Instagram where it says X% has, taken over jobs or whatever, or helping with jobs. Now they got home robots, man. Let me see if I have it. There you got that. Walmart's drone delivery restored.
£3. These drones can deliver to homes in a 6-mile radius of the store. Through the app, customers can pick the best landing spot.
It'll release the package, and then it's on this tether. It'll slowly and gently lower it down.
So gently, you can even feel confident ordering fragile items like eggs.
£3.
These drones can deliver to homes in a 6-mile radius.
Use these ChatGPT prompts to finish more work in 2 hours than 90% do in 2 weeks.
Welcome to Wendy's. What would you like?
Can I have a chocolate frosty?
Which size for the chocolate frosty?
Medium.
Can I get you anything else today?
No, thank you.
Great. Please pull up to the next window.
Yep, so these are the times that we coming into, man. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 19, and verse 14. It says, the Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, and as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Yeah, these are the people of today, man. Perverse ass spirit of women compassing a man. Israel worshiping all these pagan ass deities and gods. The Lord he's mingled a perverse spirit. All these damn alphabet and ABCs fucking shit like that, man. That shit running on high, man. You got nothing but perverseness, in the land of Egypt, which is symbolic with America today. Exodus 20:2, house of bondage. Nothing but perverse, demonic ass people, man. Fucking just seeing on Instagram, man. You see everything on Instagram, man. But dealing with these last kids going back and forth, I think one of them is Lil RT. I don't know the other little nigga name, but fucking rap beef. And this little talk about, yeah, I respect my elders, but Lil RT mama smell like shit. These young ass kids, man, getting in front of a mic, flexing with, money or a stack of money, and just saying some of the dumbest shit, man. But this is the perverse spirit that's mingled. Women bringing these monstrous children, these young ass children, man. But it says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or the tail, branch or rush may do. And that's right, man. The Lord is, he through Esau, he's coming with no work in Egypt, man. Through this AI recognition, ChatGPT, soon like that person who's pulling up the Wendy's, you're not gonna have a job, man, because it's gonna be no need. I think you've already said that. It was like something like, well, I know he said we don't need the Most High. He said some shit like that. But basically, man, they want you to be nothing but slave, man. And they want this AI workforce to take over, because they feel, these regular day Americans and shit, people, they have no value and use to them. They treat this like a real life Hunger Games, man. That's a very spiritual movie. That's how they treat it, man. Like Hunger Games, man. And they gonna revamp this whole society and have it to where it's nothing but digital ID, digital certificates, nothing but AI robots, robot military and shit like that. These is what these higher ups and elites want, man. Bringing this famine, man. Ultimately, it's the Lord's doing. This book of 2 Ezra, chapter 16, and verse 17, it says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Yeah, we on the beginning. We're in the cusp. We're in the first part of the campaign, man. Like, you'll choose a game, you'll go to the campaign, like college or whatever. You'll start the campaign, it'll be in the beginning or whatever. We're in the beginning, man. Because when the Lord actually, it just fed up, which he already is, man. But when it's that appointed time, as the scripture said, it's over with, man. That's what Ezra was seeing, man. He was seeing the people rising up against their own government. He was seeing the famines, people not being able to feed their family, seeing a great death, people being cast out as dung on the street. These are the times that we're gonna come into, believe it or not, man. So, Jake, you need to get your head off your ass, Get your head off your ass, man, out of your ass, man, and stop worrying about all these dumbass shit that Esau put up in the world, man, for you to take hold of. It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. And that's right. They're not regarding these amendments, these things to change on, these plagues, these diseases. They're not regarding it for, maybe maybe there is a God that's telling us, to repent. Because a lot of these people are Satanists anyway, atheists or whatever. They don't even believe, Yahweh Shemel Shai. And that's part of the perverse spirit. That's part of the Revelations 11:8. Yahweh Shai is crucified. Not Jake. Don't even, Jake just nothing but about drilling, killing, and fucking TikTok and dancing and shit all day, man. But what? Let me read down. It says, "Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then send evils go upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine. The other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy." So that's what we in a time in too, because during COVID, fuck you too. But during that or whatever, man, doggone, they had food prices, gas prices high as shit. I've seen people on Instagram and shit on the daily talking about, it need to go down and this and that. They wasn't in good case, man. But what? Since judgment is not executed speedily, the hearts of men is fully set on them to do evil, man. They done went back into peace and safety. But then sudden destruction gonna come. It's gonna fall upon them. Scripture always say, watch. That's why Yahweh Shai, the spirit power. Yahweh, he said, watch and pray. First and foremost, talking to myself. He made that extensively of saying, watch. Because, Esau, with all his deception and enchantments, you could fall off by the second, man. So it's important, to keep watching. Because you would think, the grocery store is full, nothing's going to happen. It's just a regular day, every day. But nah, man, they have famine, they got pestilences, they have all these new different diseases, that's coming out. Which the diseases and pestilence, that's part of the what? That's part of the sword, man. That's all part of the sword, man. Even famine. These are the things that we come into, the times that we come into. Nothing but heightened demonic activity. Nothing but catastrophic times. Believe it or not, man. Nothing but no more work in Egypt. You gonna have to get in line with this beast system. Which the prophets, our brothers out to be a late number. We're not gonna get in line with this system, man. Of course we're gonna have to to get food. Who knows what the Lord might put on our spirit, or some shit like that, man. We know he gonna feed us though, but at the end of the day, we know we're not worshiping this beast, nor taking that charagma, man. Worshiping this beast, nor taking that charagma. So with that, Yahweh Tazah, lesson be edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh, Shah, Bashim, Kakodash, the honor to the apostles, elders, the great millstone, the rule and teach well. Shalom to all the sense of argument, pushing the truth, hoping faith cause the full comes to the earth. Shalom, why shalom to the future sisters, learning and being obedient, learning in silence, and being obedient to the husband at home, as well as shalom to the one third scattered abroad. I say shalom, shalom.